In the rich city of Benin, in Benin City, there lived a young billionaire named Ted Adebayo. Ted was handsome. Tall like an Iroko tree. Skin smooth and dark like polished wood. Smile bright like early morning sun. He owned companies. He owned lands. He owned houses with high fences and shining gates. But he did not own love. Every woman who came close to him saw only his money. They did not see his heart. When he entered a room, women changed their voices. They laughed too loudly. They called him my king before they even knew his favorite food. Ted was tired. One night, he sat alone on his balcony. The city lights blinked below him. But his heart felt empty. His grandmother, Mama Iriti, was sitting beside him. She was old, wise, and gentle. She said softly, "Money can buy a wedding. It cannot buy a wife." Ted looked at her. "How do I find a woman who loves me, not my money?" Mama Iriti smiled. "Hide your gold. Show your soul." That night, a seed entered his heart. Ted owned a transport company. Many big buses carried people across Edo State every day. The next morning, he called his manager. "I want to work as a bus driver," he said. The manager almost fainted. "Sir. You? A bus driver?" "Yes. No one must know who I am." He cut his hair low. He wore simple clothes. He stopped using perfume that cost more than a house. He changed his name from Ted Adebayo to Colonel. Soon, no one recognized him. Colonel began driving a yellow bus every morning. He woke up before sunrise. He cleaned the bus himself. He greeted passengers politely. Some people were rude. "Driver. Move fast. Driver. You don't know how to drive." They did not know he owned 20 buses. But he did not complain. He was learning something. He was learning how people treat those who look small. One hot afternoon, a young woman entered the bus. Her name was Amara. She wore a simple blue dress. No gold jewelry. No heavy makeup. Her eyes were calm. Her voice was gentle. An old man tried to enter the bus, but he did not have enough money. The conductor pushed him away. "No money, no seat." Amara stood up. "I will pay for him," she said. Connor watched from the driver's mirror. She did not know the old man. She did not look around to see who was watching. She just helped. Something moved in Connor's chest. One evening, heavy rain began to fall. The road became muddy. The bus stopped working. Passengers began to shout. "Driver. What kind of useless bus is this?" But Amara did not shout. She came to the front. "Are you okay?" she asked Connor. He nodded. Together, they waited under the rain. She shared roasted groundnuts with him. She laughed at small things. She did not complain. That was the first day Connor laughed from his heart in many months. Days passed. Amora became a regular passenger. She worked as a school teacher in a small village. Every morning, she greeted Connor. "Good morning, driver." He smiled. "Good morning, teacher." They talked about children. About life. About dreams. One day he asked, "Don't you want to marry a rich man?" She smiled. "I want a good man. If he is rich, fine. If he is poor, fine. But he must be kind." Connor's heart beat fast. Connor decided to test her heart. One day, he pretended to be very sick. He parked the bus and held his chest. Passengers complained and left. But Amara stayed. She bought him medicine with her own money. She sat beside him until he felt better. "Why are you helping me?" he asked. She looked surprised. "Because you are human." No big speech. No drama. Just simple truth. Weeks later, Connor invited her to visit his house. She expected a small room. Instead, The car stopped in front of a large gate. Guards opened it. The house was like a palace. Amora stopped walking. "Driver, where are we?" Connor turned to her. "I am not only a driver." He told her everything. His real name. His companies. His reason for hiding. Silence filled the air. Tears formed in Amora's eyes. "Why did you lie?" "I was afraid," he said. "I did not want someone who loved my money." She looked at him for a long time. Then she said softly, "I fell in love with a bus driver. If you are still that man inside this big house, then I am not afraid." Connor's eyes became wet. He had found her. Their wedding was simple but beautiful. Not because of money, but because of joy. Villagers came. Bus drivers came. School children came. Mama Iriti blessed them. She whispered, "You hid your gold. You showed your soul." And she saw it. After marriage, Tate did not stop visiting his bus company. Sometimes, he still drove. Not to test love again, but to remember who he was. Amora remained simple. They built schools. They helped drivers. They paid hospital bills for strangers. And every night, when they sat together, Tate would say, "I am glad you paid for that old man." Amora would laugh. "And I am glad your boss broke down." True love does not look at clothes. True love does not look at money. True love looks at the heart. Gold shines in the sun, but a good heart shines forever. Dear friends, what lessons did you learn from this story? Please let us know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thank you.